Hi, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob.
Oh, nothing. Just reading a book about Black
Black
Elk.
Elk? What's that?
Not what, Jacob?
But who?
Sorry, Jacob. My mistake. You're so strong and ambitious. Just an overall amazing guy. So who is this? Well,
Black
Jacob.
Elk.
Black Elk was an author of a good sum of books and stories. In his younger years, he was a very famous Witchasa, Witchan, or a medicine man in the English language. When one day he apparently met the spirit that guided the universe and saw a tree that symbolized life on Earth and the Indian people when he was in the Indian people army. When he was 30-ish, he went over to England with Buffalo Bill's Wild West show and actually performed for Queen Victoria. Yeah, I know. It wasn't until he was very old when he shared his life stories and a bunch of sacred Sioux rituals to people like John Neathart and what was that other guy's name? Joseph Brown, so that they could publish his stories. Ali, he sure sounds like the type of guy that would have a lot of life stories, huh, Jacob? He sure did, Jacob. One of which was called Black Elk Speaks, a collection of stories from Black Elk. It contained one called High Horses Courting. To make a long story short, a man by the name of High Horse has the hots for this one banging chick, but her parents aren't on the same train. So he tries to buy him out by giving them a bunch of horses, but they won't budge. They're not going for it. The girl doesn't want to run away because she doesn't want to have a bad reputation by the community. So, my boy High Horse here, he goes to his friend Red Deer, who says that he should steal her. So, he tries it, but in the middle of it, he scares her, which she woke up screaming and scared the parents and scared the town, who chased him off. So then he goes back and to Red Deer and he says, "Hey, we could paint you to look like a spirit." But to look like a spirit. So he tries it, but for some reason, High Horse somehow literally fell asleep in the middle of his mission or whatever. And the next morning, people woke up and saw him, and they were scared and chased him away because they thought he was some type of ooky spooky ghost. Finally, he goes and steals a whole bunch of horses from the Crow tribe. He gives it to the parents, and they hand over their oh so beloved daughter like she's nothing. What a great story. You know what? I think I know what Black Elk was trying to get across.
Oh yeah, Jacob?
What's that? I'm pretty sure he was showing that lack of communication and evasiveness can lead to a type of darker era of depression and self-loathing. No, Jacob, that's not what he's saying. He's saying that if you want a babe, give her parents something and she is all yours.
Oh my God, a snake! Ah! And a naked man! Ah! Ah!
Okay, so Black Elk's main purpose in writing all of these books was was to retell all of his life stories and wise teachings so people could know them.
Yeah.
All right, in
High Horses Courting, there's a lot of literary analysis. Like, the tone is very suspenseful, because when he's like in there trying to cut the girl loose and everything, he's got to be super quiet, because it might wake up the dad and freak him out and die and stuff. And the mood is very adventurous, because him and Red Deer are like, let's go get this girl, let's go steal horses and all this stuff. And they're like, woo, let's go. Kinda. And the style is storytelling, because Black Elk is telling this story the whole time, except at the very beginning. And the setting is like a Native American village somewhere in the western states. And imagery, a very good imagery part was when he was like, I'll paint you all white with black stripes. And you're like, whoa, he looks like a zebra. And then the point of view, the very first paragraph, it starts out in first person, and then it's like, it leads into third person of Black Elk telling the story. And the characterization of High Horse, he's a very determined Native American boy trying to get this chick. And this chicken is very cool.
Woo!
And now for something completely different!
Done. The genre of High Horses Courting kind of falls into the storytelling category, you know? 'Cause Black Elk, he's out there telling everybody his life stories and experiences. And it in itself is part of a much bigger picture of Black Elk Speaks, which is all of his life stories put together. And that's that. Black Elk was born in 1864, and he died in 1950.
Crazy Horse was his cousin.
When Black Elk was 12, he participated in the Battle of Little Bighorn.
Black Elk married Katie Warbonnet and had 3 kids named Ben, John, and William.
In 1903, his wife Katie died.
In 1906, he married Anna Brings White. Black Elk had 3 kids with Anna, named Lucy, Henry, and Nick.
Black Elk ran a mission at the Yankton Reservation.